what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to create a new report, how you create a new data source from BigQuery, CSV, create, share. Yeah? Then after that, I'll show you a report that I should have bought. Yeah? Because sometimes you need time to prepare a report. So during an online session, I only have another half an hour. Saya nak macam show you a more sophisticated report. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to share now. I punya screen. Yeah. Okay. Now I actually are going to share a screen that I log on with a different ID because could be sensitive juga ya. I share with you. I punya. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, this is the screen you're going to see, correct? Did you all try to log on?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so what you do is that you click on the use it for free. You pakai your own Gmail ID. You know, all of you, I'm very sure ada Gmail ID. Siapa tak ada Google ID? Ha. Semua ada orang ada Google account. Okay, when you click this use for free, you akan dapat, they will ask you a lot of questions, but what you will get actually is this one. Ada? Sudah masuk? I give you 5 minutes, ya. Boleh
Waiting, you
nampak?
only sharing one tab.
Okay, let me share. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Boleh?
All right.
Okay, sorry ya. Okay, now you akan, anybody got problem? Tak apalah, kalau ada problem pun boleh do later lah. Jangan risau ya. Okay, now when you log in of course, if this is the first time you you tak ada lah recent, tak ada apa-apa ya. Okay, now you mungkin ada ini saja ya, template semua ni ya. Now, for example, you mungkin tak ada report. Now, data sources is the one that kalau you ada ya, they akan kata, oh, these are the data sources that I ada ya. For example, I sudah ada some data sources, but for you tak ada ya, because it's the first time you are actually accessing the thing ya. So let's go to report ya. Now, the first thing you do is that, bagaimana I nak start? Easy. Kita klik saja blank report ya. Okay. Now, the first thing they ask you, report you apa-apa pun tak ada, okay? It will prompt to you, connect to data, they akan prompt you. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to be a bit lazy. I'm going to do a file upload, okay? Now, what I did was that when you are doing like playing around with this, right, I like to use what we call public domain data. Now, I found this data set here yang very interesting. They kata happiness data, So I'm going to show you the happiness, the happiness data too, they are very simple, so I'm going to show you one. Now, when you click on it, right, you can say here, upload, I nak pilih, okay, apa data dia. So I actually download what we call the happiness data, So happiness data, I use 2019 punya. So it's a very simple data set. I will show you, Now, they're going to just process the data. And then they say, okay, data sudah ready, Now, when they are still processing, so of course, kalau this is the first time you're doing, dia lambat sikit, So we wait until dia ada prompt add data, Okay, sekarang kata, see they say uploaded, kita cut add saja. So this add, right, is adding to your report, Okay. Dia bukan kata apa-apa. So this the same data set you boleh pakai untuk report yang lain, Okay. Now, I think this is a little bit small, so I akan zoom sikit sorry about that I akan zoom besar-besar so that you boleh nampak. Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry terlalu kecil. Now, the first default they say, YT ini apa ni? Record count saja, country or region. Now, what it does is that they already tahu So this is the data source, nampak? Data source. Then you can ada macam apakah dimension that you nak report, So default dia pilih country or region. Tetapi you nampak sini tak? Banyak field for you to add, So you can add dimension that you nak report. For example, I nak tahu, country ini dia punya apa skor dia? Okay, can you see? Dia terus ada score. Happiness score. Saya kata, okay, apa lagi saya nak tahu ya? Saya add dimension, another one. Mungkin saya tak tahu ya. Kalau I make more money ya, per capita, dia better nak? Ya, kita boleh tambah. Ya, okay. And then I say, I tak suka ni lah, record count ni tak perlu lah ni. Okay. So dia tak ada ya. So what you get is, let's say by default ya, I besar sikit. Okay. So I ada tahu, okay. Now this one right, they ada sorting ya. Dia kata, oh, apa you nak sort ya? So at the bottom here dia kata, okay, apakah sort? Oh, sort by country descending. No, I want to know right, siapa, who is the happiest ya? So I boleh pilih, I nak yang country yang the highest score ya, the happiest country in the world ya. So yang happiest ialah Finland ya. Okay, so okay, Finland is the happiest country. Now let's say for example kalau you ada data that you nak, dia tak ada dalam source ya, you boleh add a field ya, kan ke sini ya. So you can add a field ya. And then you can say apa-apa formula you nak buat. Later on, I akan tunjukkan how you can do different type of formula. Now, this particular data set is very, very simple. Dia tak ada banyak things that I can apply a formula to. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's say for example, you say, okay, tak adalah, I tak nak add field lah ya. Okay, but I just tunjukkan. Now, another one that you nak tahu ialah, okay, for example, ini saya nak macam, this one doesn't tell me that it is for 2019. Mungkin saya nak buat comparison with 2018 ya. So I boleh tambah satu text ya. Saya boleh insert macam a text ya. Mana text saya? Okay. Text ya. Okay. Saya tambah satu text to say that this is 2019 ya. Itu saja. Yeah. So this is a 2019 chart. Now I say actually just now I uploaded only 2019. Now I want to upload what's the difference between 2019 and 2018 lah, tahun lepas ya. So I just add data dia again. So I juga tak upload ya. So I upload saja data dia. Mana upload saya, data upload. Sometimes dia alamak. Sorry ya. Sini. See ya. Ini orang blur. Okay, now. Okay. Now I want to add 2018. I nak tahu ada difference tak? Okay, everybody or maybe on just 2015 ya. 5 years ago, ada difference tak? Okay. So sama. Okay, we wait for them to prepare. Okay, now kita add. Okay, now you say, mana dia ya? So what we can do now is that kita add satu chart. Yeah, kita buat table lah. I'm just doing something simple so that you can, if you want, follow. Yeah. Now the data source kita nak, can you see? This is 2015. Yeah. Of course, you can pilih line data source lah. Tapi this 2015 data. Yeah. So we will make it a little bit the same. Yeah. Okay. And then kita kata, okay, kita pun nak tambah ya dimension dia macam. Kita nak tahu ya score dia ya, happiness score, and kita pun nak tahu ya apakah satu lagi dimension, saya nak tahu GDP ya. Alright, so sama data, I tidak mau, this one I just exit ya. Okay. So same thing, right? I didn't sort, right? So I want to sort there, not by country, tetapi I nak sort by Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to sort by happiness score, yeah. Okay, can you see? Nampak? Okay. So now this is where you will say, okay, then I just do another text. I can copy lah, yeah. I malas. Yep, okay. Right. So, okay, then I say, yeah, ini data dia macam comparison, ya. Oh, dulu Finland number 6, ya. Tapi recently dia sudah naik sampai number 1, ya. And then we can say, right, adakah dia punya GDP tukar tak? Ada effect tak? You nampak dia GDP sudah naik, right? But it could be many other type of data ataupun influencing fact, ya, that actually impacted dia punya happiness score, ya. Say, okay, ini ialah this could be. So this is as simple as you either found. Now, and then of course you can say, yeah, remember I talked about adding control, yeah. So maybe I say I tak nak nampak all the country, yeah, 156, yeah. So I want to add some control, yeah. So I tambah control saja, yeah. So I nak control mungkin input, input box, yeah. I nak, for example, select the field, yeah. Now this one kata, country, I tak mau filter by country, yeah. So my control box here, I nak pilih dari, in a sense, happiness score, yeah. Okay, now this one is a bit not so good, yeah, because dia bukan range, yeah. So kalau you ada range, or you can say, so you say, this control not very good, yeah. Maybe I use a different one. So I boleh add a control which is macam advanced filter, yeah. So for example, saya nak tukar dia jadi from happiness score, ya. Happiness score, saya nak happiness score dia greater than greater than 7.2. Okay, now just now this particular control, ya, dia actually apply saja dengan chart ini, ya. So sometimes we need to do things like combine them using the blend data, ya. So you boleh blend data, dia jadi satu data set yang baru, and then you report, ya, on the both data, ya, and then you can now apply the score for everything, ya, on the screen, ya. But this is just a particular sample. You boleh buat a control kat sini, ya. Okay, any question? Now over here, right, you can actually say that this is what the end user will see, ya, when they log on to your report. Now this report tak cantik, ya, say, ini, ya. Okay, so I'm going to later on show you a more interesting report, and then I will actually connect to BigQuery to get this report, yeah. Okay, any question? This is terlalu simple, yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go to another tab, and I'm going to show you how you can do more meaningful using BigQuery, yeah, because that is our data warehouse. I want to show you how simple it is to upload data to BigQuery, yeah. Okay, let me just go back to the screen, and I'm going to log on to Data Studio. No, sorry, BigQuery, yeah. Okay, nampak? Now, this is actually my Google Cloud Platform, yeah. So when I log on to my Google Cloud Platform, I pilih sini, ya, home, I just want to tunjuk. Now, all of you, kalau you ada, let's say, a trial account, you boleh cuba, ya. So I have a project, and I want to use BigQuery, ya. So I just want to show you how you can do this. So I pilih product BigQuery, ya. Okay. Now, under BigQuery, kita boleh kata, ya. Now, BigQuery doesn't require you to buat macam a big ETL product, yeah, a big ETL job, yeah, to upload data to BigQuery. So the important one is that there ada satu project kat GCP, then kita boleh add, yeah, what we call a data set. So a data set is macam a group of data that you nak buat reporting on, yeah. Later on you will see how important it is. So I sudah create satu call Looker. Saya ada satu project, and I ada satu data set called HR absentee ya. So I nak tunjukkan some of the table that I sudah create. Now, let's say I pergi ke data set ini, saya set up a table called employee performance, which I'm going to connect to HR total ya. Then you will say, Waiting lah, bagaimana kalau saya ada CSV file ya, bolehkah saya upload to BigQuery? Boleh ya. Now, at the data set level, you boleh, okay, Sri, let me know, is this too small? I will zoom. Okay.
Yeah, please zoom a bit.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now, when I have a data set, so data set ni saya boleh create satu baru punya lah. So let's say I boleh create data set, yeah. So I can create a data set called happiness, yeah, if I want to, yeah. Happiness, just remember the CSV that I created. Data location dia, I just buat default saja lah. I boleh pilih lah mana I want to run this data set lah. So I maybe pilih yang the best punya lowest carbon footprint, yeah. Now, do you want this data to disappear, yeah? You say no. Maybe after so many days, you boleh delete the data, yeah. So I create, senang saja, yeah. Okay. Now, can you see ada satu happiness ini? Yeah, happiness. So now I want to upload data for reporting purpose, yeah. So I click here, I say create table, yeah. So create table, dia kata, oh, where do you want to create the table from? I create empty table, yeah. Mungkin you sudah ada table, yeah. So say, I sudah ada table ataupun I nak create it from cloud storage ataupun saya nak upload from a file, yeah. So in this case, saya nak upload from a file, so I will first say browse. I punya PC, ya. Remember just now, I pilih the CSV file, yeah. Okay. Now, so it was no, okay, this is a CSV file. Mana I nak put, and then I will say here table dia macam happiness table, yeah. Or I can say 2019 or whatever, yeah. And then I can say schema, yeah. Now schema dia macam column. Dia kata, do you want the system to detect, yeah, that this is that means the schema dia you tak payah type in, ya. Column pertama, what is it, integer ke, character ke, whatever. Now you can manually type in ataupun you boleh kata please auto detect for me, ya. Now kalau you ada banyak data, you must partition ke, cluster ke. You say, okay, this one kita tak maulah, tak payah. Now other advanced option, ya. Now you can do things like, ya, you can override the table kalau dia empty, ya, ataupun you nak append. Yeah, append, write only if empty ataupun override, yeah. So you can, so when you are doing a regular macam a batch job, you mungkin kata append lah, you tak mau every time delete, right? But different table got different thing, yeah. So let's do just write with empty, yeah. And the delimiter could be comma delimiter, ada tak header file? So I suspect ada header file. So satu, yeah, the first field is actually header, yeah. This one, yeah. Now this is one thing, yeah. The encryption of the table, you boleh pilih, ya. One, you let Google give you the encryption key, ya. Okay. This one is you bring your own key. Kalau you kata, I don't want Google to do my encryption key, I want to manage my own key, ya. Create new key, or semua tu you boleh, ya. But we're going to do default, ya. And then we just do create table, ya. Oops. This one got error, ya. Sorry. Okay. Mungkin dia ada macam, ada juga. Dia ada slight error. So let's see, where the table. Okay, so can you see the happiness data? Can you see? Dia boleh identify, ya, kolom-kolom. Boleh nampak tak? Okay. Now you say, ada data tak? Did it manage to put in the data? Ada. Okay. Senang saja. Any question about BigQuery? Senang? Easy?
So far, so good.
Yeah, so it's very easy to prepare the data kalau you nak pakai BigQuery, ya. Okay, then you can also create new column dalam BigQuery up to you, ya. Okay, let's go back to the so this is a way very, very easy for you to actually do this, yeah. This is a preview, yeah. You say, oh, okay. Now you can even do things like macam query and so on and so forth, yeah, with this, yeah. Okay, so you pun boleh visualize table semua tu lah, ya. Okay, this is the details, semua tu, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So this is a very simple way for you to say, and you boleh buat query, and dia boleh guide you. Yeah. So you don't really have to remember macam the column name, bagaimana semua tu. Yeah. Okay. So let me just switch back to my data studio. So I will show you some more interesting data set. Yeah. Ini tak not interesting. So I will go back to my data studio. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a more interesting. So boleh nampak ya, I'm back in Data Studio. So kalau I nak go back ya to my main screen, I just click on the icon saja ya. Now I'm going to create a new report. Now this report now I'm going to use more interesting data. You see, I think that one now cannot buat chart lah semua tu ya. So let me create a data that I'm going to connect to. Remember the HR absent tu? Okay. Now I'm going to create a new report now. Tapi report ini saya nak connect to I punya BigQuery ya. Not that one just now, but something that is more interesting. Okay, BigQuery ya. Okay. Now, can you see ya, immediately, dia ada macam project ya. My project. Ya. So, just now, I ada satu called Looker BigQuery project. Ada nampak? Ya. And then I ada ni. Can you see this happiness? Immediately you can see, yeah. Kalau you nak pakai, but I want to give you a more interesting one, which is called HR absent, yeah. Ini more interesting. And I want to look at employee performance, yeah. Now this is more interesting because dia ada banyak jenis data that you boleh buat berbagai-bagai chart, yeah. Now you don't have to wait until dia macam now. Can you see by default, yeah, dia ada employee count, yeah, macam employee record count. Now, I'm going to show you how to buat KPI, ya. Wajib, I nak buat the KPI. You told me, ya, ada the KPI. Bagaimana I nak buat, ya. So, I nak buat insert. Dia ada chart juga. Here's a type of chart. Can you see the scorecard? Now, this record, yeah. So, this record count, okay. I think terlalu kecil, right? Let me see, ya. You boleh, I buat besar sikit, ya, so you can see. Okay. Sorry. Cukup besar? Okay, ya. Boleh nampak ya. Kalau nanti dah. Okay, so this is actually the employee count ya of the whole data set ya. Now, for example, you kata actually ya, I nak more information ya. I nak tahu macam for example ya, other things like department ini dia ada what we call region ya. Think about it when you're mapping to government. When I show you my sample report, you akan tahu. So I want to report ministry ya. Ministry, department, ada berapa orang. Ya. Now I'm going to show you why that is important ya. So I'm going to tambah ya. A dimension ialah okay. Let's see ya. Data source here. Dia bukan ini ya. I'm going to choose here ya. So I'm going to choose here department plus I nak region ya. Okay. So kalau you nak reorganize juga boleh lah ya. Okay. You say okay, I nak region dulu, then department ya. And then I want to know maybe macam average training score ya. Mungkin ya. So I want to add average training score of all these people, yeah, something like this. Okay, so I say okay lah, ini macam ni. So I want to know, right, by region, what is the macam distribution of employee yeah, in each department, because this one not very meaningful, right? So maybe I say, this chart tak cantik sangat, yeah. So I choose a different one. So maybe I nak buat donut. Okay. So donut ini ialah by region ya. Mungkin I kata I tak mau by region ya. I kind of tell you why later on. I nak macam by I make it too big ya. Wait, let me kecilkan ya. Nanti you say tak nampak what Whiting is trying to do ya. Okay. So I don't want by region. I nak dia buat by department ya. Okay. So in this case, right, you will see on the average of all the employee distribution is that sales and marketing, because this is a commercial, ya, dia bukan government, ya. Sales and marketing make up the most employee, ya. Okay. Then you say, tak ada meaning lah. This is company wide. Can I filter by region, ya? Okay, that this is where you add the control. Remember I talked about the control? So I boleh buat drop down list of control. So I can say that I nak pilih sekarang by department or by region. I tak mahu lah. I want to buat by region, ya. So I pilih by region. Okay. So sekarang, this is for all region, ya. So I boleh tukar macam ni. I say, I nak report on region ini saja. Can you see? So immediately dia akan tukar number of employee by discount, ya. And then by what department, ya. So you could do things like that. You mungkin kata I nak also buat by gender, ya. So mungkin you kata I nak filter by gender or control by gender lah. So I add another control. Mungkin saya buat satu drop down list juga, ya, depending on what is appropriate. So sekarang saya nak tukar ini jadi gender. Ya. Now gender ada dua sajalah for our country. Some country ada 3 gender, ya. So kalau I nak tahu, ya, distribution of employee by female, ya. So in this region, berapa perempuan, this is for the whole company there. Okay, so this one I nak buat for the whole company. I nak buat semua. Ya. Tengok, only 6,000 perempuan saja in the whole company. Okay, kalau I pilih, ya, this is K, ya. Actually it's K, ya. So it is not only this, so this one can you see is millions, tetapi it's K. So they have like macam different distribution and so on and so forth, yeah. So I'm going to show you a more interesting report. Report ini just show you that you can buat macam-macam chart kat sini, ya. And then you can add page, ya. So your report can be macam shared with people and so on and so forth. Now I forgot to mention you boleh share. Now when you share a report, ya, you boleh share by people, ya. You can add people in your organization by email. Dia boleh view saja, ya, ataupun dia boleh edit. Okay. Now the other one is that this is where they can actually see your report, ya. Dia akan dapat satu link to the Data Studio. Now sometimes you want to share macam schedule, you nak schedule the email delivery, ataupun you nak okay, I'll show you, ya. So kalau you nak schedule email, so you boleh kata apa topik, bila you nak send, which time zone semua tu, ya, whose time zone, and then how often you want to send your report, ya, then you just schedule, ya. The other one is that, remember I mentioned about embed report, ya. So embed report, ya, you allow embedded report, dia ada satu link, ya. So this link you copy and paste, then you boleh buat dalam portal you, ya. I will show you later satu that I sudah siap, ya. So they have one, then the resolution, the width, you boleh tukar, ya. So it will actually change your report. But this is macam dia punya recommendation, ya. So I'm going to do and show you a report that I sudah buat, so that you see this better, ya. So I did this as a demo. I think some of you ada nampak report saya, ya. Okay. So this one is a report that I created for a demo for JPA, ya. For JPA, ya. So I was like just simulating, ya, using the same data set, ya. So when I filter by origin, macam all ministry, this is the total number employee. I buat satu scorecard, total male and total female, ya. And then I said that this is the employee. So I edited the title, ya. So I have two chart, ya. So I ada bar chart that kata how many employee in sales and marketing ialah male, berapa ialah female, ya. Okay. So then after that I kata, okay, apakah education level of each person, ya, overall, ya. So let's say for example dia kata semua, most people is bachelor, some of them is master, ya. So this is the distribution. That was their ranking, ya, their rating, ya, performance rating. This is a HR dashboard. Out of so many, ya, a lot of people dapat tertinggi ya, 5. Some dah ada rating, mungkin dia baru join ya. So I also want to see ya, length of service ya. Dalam the whole company ataupun the whole government, male and female ya, distribution. So those people who serve for 1 year ya, is it that we are hiring? Now, remember I talked about how you, what does it tell us ya? Is it because kita tak hire enough female? Now, mungkin dalam government terbalik ya. So, we can see that in this particular company, kita tak hire cukup female. Tetapi, can you see the length of service? Dalam 30, those people who serve 31 tahun, actually this is a bit outlier ya. The perempuan more than the lelaki. Now, you can see that most of the time ya, perempuan less than the lelaki. Yeah. And then for the 34 now, maybe 32 and 33 years tak ada perempuan langsung ya. Can you see there's a count, satu orang. So this is a bit of anomaly. So ada 2. This one macam ada 4 male ya. This one ada 5 female. Wah, 31 tahun. That means there's actually 5 women that women employee ya. Now, if let's say you nak start tengok ya, how does it change when I do filter by region? Now let's look at the region that ramai employee ya, macam region 2. Now then you can see ya, dalam region ini the changes ya, macam how many. So this one's a bit more balanced ya, a little bit more perempuan. Ada tak? Yang ni ya. Apakah education level semua tu? Now then you say, okay, this is the dashboard that kita nak tahu. Oh, overall, what is the data ya? Now, I also ada page 2. Now, what does page 2 tell me? Now, page 2 ini will tell me, yeah, distribution of employee. So, this is a table, tetapi table ini kata, yeah, how many of them are new employee? How many to be hired? Macam, you nak tahu ya, vacancy ya, vacancy yang ada, and how many is already to be hired ke, or and so on and so forth. Yeah. So this could be a view that you know. Yeah. How many vacancy that must be replaced. Yeah. Now the third one is that mungkin saya nak tahu. Now this is quite important. Does training make a difference to the employee performance? Yeah. Am I spending too much time training people tetapi tak make a difference to their rating? Yeah. So this could be an analysis that saya nak buat. Yeah. So in this case here, saya nak tahu all the employee how many training they attend tahun lepas. Yeah. So in this case, most employee only attend 1 training. Wah, ada yang actually attend 9 training. Okay. So then they say, okay, when they actually join the training year, what was the score lah? Dia punya average score ya, of everyone. Now, then I will say ya, is there an impact ya of, yeah, let me move this, I don't know, I think you can see. Let me besarkan the window ya. Okay, can you see ya? Does more training mean I give better performance? Okay, now this is a chicken and egg ya. You can see right that a lot of people, the more training they attend, right? That mean, of course, it also means that not many people attend more than 1 training, yeah. So does it mean that the more training they attend, yeah, dia punya rating bagus? Okay. So and then you also want to tengok, yeah, the impact semua tu, yeah. Now this is one analysis that you will buat. Now one of the other analysis that saya nak buat is absenteeism, yeah. Macam you boleh tengok when people like to apply for leave, you know, like sometimes you tahu like, is it after a public holiday atau apa-apa, ya? So I buat satu analisa. Okay, people like to be absent, which hari? Okay, is it that everybody like to take leave on Monday? Ataupun they like to take leave on Friday, ya? Ataupun apa macam? And when they like to take leave, is it in May ke? So in this case, of course, this one the other, I think there's there's a particular reason. I think it's stuck up like the most, yeah. So there are other. And what kind of absenteeism? Now this is a code that is standard, yeah. They call it the health code. So dia mungkin hospital ke ataupun sakit ke MC ke or whatever. So there is a code. So I tak translate code here. So there are other macam how many people take leave based on that reason, yeah. Now is there an impact, yeah, on years of service? Leave, ya. Siapa? You know, sometimes kita ada satu perception that leave, ya, is by semakin tua, orang tu semakin suka take leave. Wah, selalu sakit. Actually, in this analysis, tak betul, ya. I mean, this is just an example. In this case, ya, they actually had a trend, ya, in this company. You know siapa yang suka take leave? Orang yang berumur 30. Orang 30 something, dia suka ambil leave, yeah. Okay. Now, this is the, you know, that is surprising, yeah. Story, your data can tell you different thing. You pun tak perasan, yeah. Now, the last thing that I want to show you, because we are running out of time, yeah, is that I want to show you the embedded one, yeah. Okay. So, I sudah buat satu dashboard. I'm going to just tukar to the tab. Okay. Oops. Yeah. So I actually created a portal, yeah, macam a dummy portal, and actually I nak buat the report, yeah. So just now, sorry, yeah. So let me go back to that window. Yeah. Let me share this tab. Remember that I boleh copy the sharing. Yeah. So let me go to the edit mode. Now, all your report, yeah, dia boleh macam have different mode, yeah. There other like you can publish it. Once you're happy with the report, you boleh publish, yeah. Otherwise, it's actually in a draft mode, yeah. So what you do is that when I share, yeah, I nak embed report. Okay, can you see this one? So I just copy to my clipboard. I balik ke window saya. I will share this. Alright. So you nampak, right, portal? So now sekarang I nak insert embed. Now what I do is that I paste this one. Tunggu sekejap. Tada! Can you see? Yeah. So that was the report, and so they actually this one they right size it for you, or let's say the window, so you boleh besarkan kalau you nak, yeah. Okay. Now this is as simple as embedding it in a portal, yeah. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing everything and go back to the screen. And nak tengok you ada apa soalan. So I hope that you ada soalan. Kita ada, sorry ya, I overrun by 1 minit. Ada apa-apa soalan?
So far, there's no soalan.
Wah, either it's very easy and very good, ataupun you all macam okay lah. Ada.
Hello, I have question.
Yes, yes.
I'm Kuyati from Unimas.
Yes.
My question is how advanced the statistical analysis in Data Studio?
Okay.
Is it we can do like
Forecasting?
similar to like SPSS?
Okay. Now, okay. So Data Studio is actually visualization, yeah. So dia visualize saja. The analysis is actually done at BigQuery. You nampak just now BigQuery, right? The analysis
Okay.
Yeah. So actually BigQuery ada embedded machine learning, yeah. So what we can do is that if you're not right, we can later organize another session for BigQuery, yeah. So that you can see more advanced punya feature in BigQuery that you can do like modeling, yeah.
Wow.
Machine learning, very easy to do in BigQuery. Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's great.
yes. So let's do it in another session because I think this one is a little bit too short.
Okay, one more question.
Yes, yes.
How we arrange the data in the CSV just now, it's just like standard way of we arrange in Excel in order to
Yes.
run in this one, Data
Okay.
Studio.
Actually, in Data Studio, dia tak kisah how your data is. It's a flat structure, right? Remember when I actually loaded it? Now there's two ways, right? If your data, the column is okay, that means the header. So it doesn't have to be in sequence here. So it's like a data dump. Macam like if you have a data dump, it will just take in the data dump. So what I didn't show you is the blending. Right? If you give me another 5 minutes, I can show you the data blending. Yeah. So let me just go back and show you a data blending. But you
Okay.
don't have to be obsessed here dengan the structure of the data because it will just recognize as numbers or literal. Yeah. Now, if let's say salah, yeah, let's say they recognize wrongly. So you can actually preload in BigQuery to recognize it. Yeah. So let me show you the data blending, which I apologize I didn't show you. Yeah. Let me go back to my data studio. Yeah. Just quickly. Yeah. If anybody need to go. Yeah. Please feel free. Tapi kalau you nak tengok how we join to data source, this is why I didn't show you. Yeah. You nak tengok. Yeah. If I ada satu CSV, ada satu BigQuery table, ada dua CSV, how do I join them, right, to do the report? Senang saja. Yeah. Okay, so you all say, hey, Whiting always say everything senang lah dia buat. But I can tell you actually it's relatively senang, yeah, compared to many tools, yeah. Let me just go back and share this tab. Oops. Mengapa the share tab tak ada? Oh, because I'm not sharing, yeah. Let me go and share lagi. Sorry, yeah, I panjang lebar. Now this is, I'm very famous for this. I really apologize. Next time you all datang to my session, please buat 15 minit lagi ya, because Whiting like to panjang lebar. Yeah. Okay, let me share this tab kat sini ya. Boleh tengok, I'm back ya kat Data Studio, betul?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw the exercise, right? So let me change myself to edit. Okay, so now I will go to the report yang saya sudah blend ya. Let me go back to the one page that I blended data. I think this one. I'm not sure that I blended data. Okay, so can you see blend data? Let me see. Saya ada satu report that I ada blend data punya. Okay. Apalah, kalau tak ada, saya pun boleh blend data ya. So, can you see that saya ada, I mean, just I can mess up lah. Then I just, can you see I ada blended data? Okay. Now, when you see blended data, yeah. Oops. Sorry ya. Let me buat new report. Then easier. Okay. Sorry ya. I think I better go back here, senang sikit. I balik ke this one. So kat sini, actually I created satu blended data ya. Yeah. So you can do things like kalau this data not, oh sorry, not absent data. Okay, let's say I buat I can't remember which chart. Okay, blend data ya. Let's say I ada data macam ini ya. So I just add a table. Then I boleh kata I blend a data dengan maybe this one. Kalau I add. But actually these two data tak sama ya. Now can you see that kalau dia join, right? Dia mesti join dengan sama key. Itu saja. Ya. Kalau this is an ID of a person, let's say I want to join an ID. Say I join on ID. Ya. This data sini juga must have ID ya. Let's say maybe employee ID. Macam ni. Ya. So if these two join already, then dia jadi blended data. So you can add 3. So when they come out, right, the data source now is satu BigQuery, satu CSV, dia jadi a new data source called blended data. Itu saja. Yeah. So dia tak kisah like how. So dia tak ada drag lah, nak drag ini, drag sana, ya. Then you can create a report on blended data. Yeah. Okay. Sorry that this one doesn't look like macam banyak. I have another one that I blended banyak data. But you can actually go back here and look at some of my data source. So I will go here. I banyak macam data source. Some of my data sources is blended and so on. You pun boleh explore data, ya. So let's say you want to see like the absent analysis. You can create your own report. That means you share the analysis. You buat chart. That means this is the you boleh buat from data source itself. Instead of creating a report, you just buat the analysis, then you share it as a report. Macam tu, ya. Okay. So let me just stop sharing. Okay, ada lain-lain soalan? So tak payah, ya, but you can always pre-create the data source, but the order doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Ada lain-lain soalan before we end the session? Ada? Semua shy ya? Mesti ambil gambar tak? Oh, I think kita ada 120 orang. Mesti ambil gambar lah ni. Okay, I pass it back to Awantek kalau dia nak buat gambar. Because this is the first time ada ramai participant. Yeah. Participant yang tak answer question. Ask question.
I think there's one question they asking whether this all are done on Workspace, Google Workspace.
Okay. This is not done on Workspace, yeah. Data Studio is independent of Workspace. You don't need a license for Workspace to use Data Studio, yeah. Tak perlu.
Yeah, just to add on to that, Google Data Studio is free. You can just use that with any connector data source. Can be an Excel, Google Sheet, or any database for you to do all your data visualization.
Yeah. All you need is a Google account. It could be your official Google account. Macam kalau you ada government Workspace account, you boleh pakai the government one. Because that also, you know why? Because that will determine, right, how you're going to connect to the data source. Kalau you nak connect to some SQL database, so of course you must be authenticated lah, yeah. Data preparation we can cover another day. Tapi you tak perlu, ya. Data Studio is free. Now what we mean by free, ya, there's also a thing. Now, kalau you nak support, it doesn't come with customer support, yeah. It comes with community support. Now, what does it mean by community support? There will be Googlers, there will be other people like you who are very good at Data Studio that can answer your question. So you just have to post. Kalau you nak tahu, how come I cannot do this? I ada problem dengan ini. You post question kat community. Somebody in the community will answer your question. Yeah, it could be a Googler, it could be a non-Googler, it could be just a customer like you. Yeah, okay.